Hey YouTube, this is RiffraffDC, and I guess this is my first vlog. I guess this is what I'm going to be calling this. The reason why I decided to do this now is, you guys have been asking a lot of questions, and I totally welcome all of them, but it's a lot of questions, and the comments section in YouTube is a little hard to manage after receiving so many, and usually some of the questions kind of repeat, and I can't really expect anyone to kind of dive in and read all the answers I post. So I figured, might as well centralize everything, do a video, and yeah, and have it maybe be kind of another feature to give back to you guys, because you've been so awesome. And because, and speaking of awesome, you guys definitely are awesome. I have finally hit 7,500 viewers. That's 7,500. Holy cow. I never thought I would have ever been or ever gotten to this point. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. I remember when I first started this back in 2000, 2 years ago, I think, was when I did the first Dance Central video, and I was like, crud, I don't know if I don't know how people are going to react to this. The moment I get a negative comment, I'm going to take it down. And then people started, posting really cool, supportive stuff and then subscribing. And before I knew it, I was, I was starting to go up, the searches and stuff. So, which is, again, it was so unexpected. And I really do appreciate all of you for that. And yeah, thank you so much for that. And yeah, so I'm going to be going through several of your most frequently asked questions, and I apologize if I stutter a lot and stuff. That I don't really talk to the camera like this that often, with the exception of doing the Dance Central videos, which is fleeting practically. So this is I'll get used to this, but I'll get better at this moving forward. But yeah, so I'll go through some of the questions that I've seen posted a lot, and then answer them as best I can, and then we'll see from there. Cool. Okay, so first question is, here I'll just consolidate everything for this first question. The first question is, why you so fat? So, which is, yeah, so it's all about the weight thing. It's like people are like, oh, so have you lost any weight from doing Dance Central? Do you consider it a really good exercise? If you dance so much, if you play this game so much, why are you still fat? This is what I tell everybody. First of all, being big shouldn't determine whether or not you can dance and love to dance. It shouldn't matter how big you are. If you love doing it, you should just do it. Don't ever let anyone tell you differently. Second is, yeah, I think Dance Central is a fantastic way to, get some exercise in. Any exercise at all is better than nothing, that's for sure. So, yeah, so you play it it has a great fitness mode. You just switch it on, do a playlist, just let it just do whatever the game lets you try out for the songs, for the routines, and before you know it, you'll be sweating. You'll have a really good workout, and it's really it's fun. It's better than being on a treadmill for an hour. That's for damn sure. So I would totally recommend it as an exercise aid. Why am I still fat? It's because I don't diet. I'm working on that now. I've kind of started watching my calories again. I keep putting it off, but that's the whole reason why. I can play this for an hour a day and really get a workout out of it, but if I don't watch what I eat, it's not going to matter. So keep that in mind. If you're looking to have this be part of your weight loss regimen, pair it with a diet, because dieting is pretty much 90%. And I don't even mean starving yourself, and not that at all. It's just eating a sensible meal, keeping within your calories for the day, and and getting some exercise in for the health benefits of the cardio and the working out and all that stuff. And I'm not an expert, so consult your doctor before you do any of this stuff. But yeah, feel free to definitely look up a diet plan. I'm not saying don't go for a crash diet or a fad diet. Go for a diet plan that works for you, and pair that with Dance Central, and you'll be sexy, or what we want to call it. Oh, God, I don't even know what to say about that. You'll be looking good in no time. Or skinny, or whatever you consider is good. But in any case, you'll be fine. Okay, so moving on. So question 2, how do you make these videos? That's a pretty big question because it's actually quite a few steps, but it's a lot simpler than you kind of maybe initially expect. And a lot of other people have figured it out for themselves. You can do a search for like split screen videos on YouTube, and there's a whole bunch of people that do it now. So it's not a big deal. You just need basically 2 video sources or 2 ways to capture video. One should be obviously a camera to capture yourself dancing, and the other should be either another camera so you can videotape your TV screen, or you can get the Hauppauge, I'm guessing it's how you pronounce it, the Hauppauge HD PVR, which plugs into your Xbox, or Xbox plugs into it. You plug that to your TV, and then you plug the box itself into a computer, and it'll record the signal coming from the Xbox. That costs maybe, on Amazon, I think it retails for like $180, so it's not that expensive. But if you're looking to just kind of, do it on the cheap, like a camera phone is more than enough. Phones these days are able to capture phones these days are able to capture footage, like video, at a pretty high resolution that you can, you'll be able to work with. So that's more than enough. You just need maybe a regular like snapshot camera that can take video, and maybe your phone. And that's, then you can take those 2 bits of footage, put them in the computer, into an editing program like Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro, Avid, if you're so inclined, even iMovie. iMovie's actually pretty robust. You can totally just go with iMovie if you have a Mac and be done with it. That is like a great way to get yourself into any sort of editing thing, or to get acquainted with an editing system. Oh, my English is fantastic right now. Yeah, then just put the footage in, sync it up, and then put some titles on there, and then post it onto YouTube, and there you go. So that's, again, it's not really that complicated, but it maybe just takes a little bit of setup to kind of make it happen. But just be patient with it and be resourceful, and you'll figure it out. Okay, next question is, how long does it usually take me to learn a routine when I post these videos? Usually, I kind of a tight schedule these days would work, so I don't get home till kind of late, and then I usually only have a few hours after dinner to kind of practice and give myself enough time to put the video together before I have to go to bed. So I usually try to limit myself to learning the routine in an hour. Typically, a routine like one of the easier routines will kind of maybe take me about 20 minutes, but the harder routines for sure, like OMG, was it ridiculously, it took me an hour and a half, I think, or even more, to try of repeating the routine to finally feel a little bit more comfortable with it. Although when I taped the OMG routine, I really felt like just awkward the whole time. I mean, and I'm not even trying to differ compliments at all. I swear to God, it's just like I felt with OMG. I felt that was the routine that really kind of made me feel completely inadequate. I had no idea really if I was doing anything completely correctly. I mean, the game was telling me, oh, you're flawless, blah, blah, but I was just like, really? I don't know if this is supposed to be what it's supposed to look like, but I went with it anyway. I was happy enough with the performance that I got to post it, but I really do feel like I needed to retape that and do a more confident performance. I think that's what it comes down to. Like, I didn't feel very confident about that performance. I felt that maybe the moves kind of like translated adequately enough for the game to register me well, but at the end of the day, like, I'd much rather look like I'm comfortable with the routine and that I have it down completely for me to can really say that I completely nailed it. But yeah, usually about an hour to learn a routine, and then yeah, to tape maybe another half hour to an hour, depending on how clean I want it to be, or if I'm able to get the whole routine cleanly down within like a few takes or so. Yeah. So okay, and then all right. So that's that. Again, so no big deal with the. Wait, I don't know why I said no big deal. That's just me trying to fill in the air. I'm not editing this. I don't know why I'm thinking I shouldn't be editing this, but anyway. Okay, next question. Am I a professional? No, I am not a professional by any means. I don't even think I look professional, to be honest with you, just because, I mean, sure, I mean, like, someone says, oh, you're professional, blah, blah, blah. It makes my ego get like this huge, and then I watch like a normal a regular video on YouTube with some little kids like ripping a routine and just instantly brought back to earth. Like I, I mean, I try my best, and I like dancing. I've been doing it for a while, just on my own, and then kind of got into some dance classes for a while that a friend brought me to, some hip hop dance classes, which I love totally, and I totally encourage every single one of you, if you're ever interested at all in trying out dancing, that is what you should do. Like, sign up for a hip hop class. Do, like, in the summer they have all these workshops that'll totally like start you off from a beginner, like not knowing anything, and then they teach you a whole routine, and they have you do over and over again. And you get used to it, and that's what was the most fun about that. So everything I know now has been just like messing around since I was a kid with just dancing stuff, and then I took those hip hop classes, the beginner ones, and then yeah. So what you see now is basically a culmination of all that. Yeah, I did. Why did I just take beginner hip hop classes? I mean, I tried a few intermediate classes, and I felt they were too fast. Like I just couldn't really keep up. I just felt like I couldn't hack it, and learning inside of learning a routine like from a dance teacher in a studio, admittedly, is a little faster than and it's a little, the pacing is a lot faster than what you'd expect, and initially, and from what you get from Dance Central. So at some point I was just like, I'm not getting this routine down. So I kind of held off and going into the more intermediate classes and just stuck to the beginner ones, just because like I felt that there I could learn a little easier. The pacing was a lot slower. I could relax a little bit more. And then once in a while I would dip into like intermediate stuff, but that was once in a while. So I just kind of, yeah, it was but it was a good experience, and I again totally recommend it to anybody. But yeah, not a professional. No, never gotten paid. Would love to get paid for this stuff, but I don't. So that's what it is. Okay, and so here's another thing I wanted to address. One of the most frequently posted comments on my I Am the Best video is, "This isn't the original choreography. I don't like this. I hate this video. This sucks." Like, really? I mean, sure, you know what? I get it. I get there are a lot of 21 fans out there that really love the video. I've seen the video. It's fun. It's a great video. It's got a really good routine, but it doesn't have to be that routine when we're doing the song in Dance Central. Like, who said that there's only one official dance for this routine? It's kind of ridiculous to automatically just like say something sucks because it's not the routine you're used to with the original dancers. Like get over it. Like I mean, I hate to be like to kind of answer directly to that, but that's the kind of the idea. I mean, there is such a thing as variety, where you can have more than one type of choreography for a song. And you should appreciate the fact that there is the ability for us to have variety with these things. Like it's like, do you really just want another one routine for everything? Like, it's not that bad, I mean, it's not that bad to learn more than one. If that's what you're thinking is kind of like the rough part of it all. It's just, that's what I think. I really like the routine. Frenchie, I think, did an awesome job with that routine. She totally, I think, still paid homage to the whole kind of the flair of the group. And yeah, I really liked it. Yeah, I guess that's about it on my list. I don't have anything else. Yeah, again, this is all really, thanks to you guys. Like, this whole journey there's been a lot of ups and downs, and crazy moments and happy moments and kind of frustrating moments, but I still come back. Whenever I come back to the comments and I see a really, really nice, really thankful, really kind comment from any of you, it really lifts my spirits. It really makes me feel like this is all, it makes me continue to think that this is all like really worth it, and it's really encouraging, and I totally appreciate every single one of you, and you know who you are. I've replied to you guys. I know some of you guys like totally watch each of the videos I post, and you leave comments each time, and my gosh, it's just like I love seeing your names there again. It's like, oh, it's this person again, and I'm sorry, I don't want to name individual people just yet, just because I don't want to leave anyone out and make them feel bad, but you know who you are. I totally make it a point to reply to most of your comments, because I really do appreciate it that you take the time out to go and watch the videos it's awesome. Like I I don't have that many words to describe just how great that is, because it's such an honor to be able to kind of be, part of something that you find so fun. And I'm having fun doing this, and I have fun doing this, and I'm glad if you guys have fun with me with all these Dance Central videos, and I really hope to be doing this for a lot longer. Yeah, maybe the Dance Central 4, Dance Central 5, we'll see what happens when the new Xbox and Kinect come out. I don't know, maybe they're doing another 4. I have no idea for this system. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have any insider information. I don't have any insider information. I don't work for Harmonix. They're awesome folks, but I don't work for them, so there's no way. I don't have any inside information or anything, so that's all I know. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. I'm going to make it a point to try and do like at least one of these a week, like maybe every Wednesday, if that works for everyone. Works for me. And yeah, feel free to leave a comment, and if you have any other questions, and I'll pick some, and then we'll feature them next week. Okay, so again, thanks guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and yeah, I definitely will be posting another gameplay video soon. I'm glad you guys like it. Thanks. I'll see you later.